welcome to another episode of the Two Geeks, Two Furious podcast. This is going to be an interesting one. There are three of us this time. With me are...
Steve, Dave,
and...
Jay.
Yes, so, Steve, Dave.
So,
Tell us about you a little bit.
well,
What do you do?
my real name is Austin, so don't let him fool you. I work at Pizza Hut. I'm a cook. That's about all I do, pretty much.
Excellent. And you, Jay?
My name is actually Jay. Don't let him fool you. I got Steve Davis' job at Pizza Hut. I used to work at Pizza Hut, and I'm going to hold that over him for the rest of his life. Got him his first real job. And yeah, that's me.
Yeah, he quit.
I did.
Jay
Yeah,
did.
Jay's a quitter.
Yeah, so now he's homeless.
It's a good kind of homeless, though. It's not quite vagrancy. I just kind of bum around.
Yeah. But yeah, so we were supposed to record this on the road in Austin, but we ended up getting the hell out of there
Because it sucked.
because there were so many goddamn people there, and we didn't go for South by Southwest.
Not just normal people, though.
They were hipsters.
They weren't even hipsters. They were just weird.
Yeah.
You know, they're just weird.
Yeah, well, it's interesting. It's fine that you say that, but Jay, for those of you who don't know, currently has a mohawk. It's all wavy and a very puby-looking beard.
I do.
So he looks like a hipster.
No, not quite. Hipsters don't have the back of the hair. I've got hair on the back of my head. Is the difference, I think.
Yeah, I guess that does make all the difference.
For my theater commitment, though.
Oh yes,
Difference between hipster
Theatrical commitments.
and queer is the hair on the back of the head.
Yeah. So I'd
Okay.
much rather be queer with the definition being weird and different, and than be a hipster. Yeah.
well, you look like one.
Thank you.
A queer or hipster?
Both.
Queerster.
Queerster. New thing. Jay's a queerster.
Yeah, but what are you doing? You're doing a play, right? That's
Yeah.
why you did it?
Yeah, the Odyssey.
The Odyssey with Vikings this time, though.
Yeah, we're doing it from a Nordic spin-off.
Yeah. So he looks like a Viking.
Yeah. Yeah, it's if anybody watches the show Vikings, it's a Ragnar. That haircut, that's what they're talking about.
Isn't Nordic?
Nix the ponytail.
Isn't Nordic from Skyrim? Is it Norse?
No, yeah, Norse and Nordic is Viking.
I don't think that's from Skyrim. Wait,
Well, the
no,
Nords.
they
the
use it.
Nords,
The
yeah.
Nords. So Nordic is in Skyrim. Norse is the IRL term for like the old Scandinavian.
Yeah, but I'm pretty
Isn't
sure.
Nordic a word, too?
I feel like you can use it interchangeably.
Can-
Maybe not.
Maybe I don't know.
What the hell's Nordic mean?
Like, you
I've
think
seen
that
it.
Norse would be, instead of saying, so I'd say it'd be Norse instead of saying it's Nordic?
Exactly.
Okay, because, I mean, probably.
Yeah.
They don't usually use real ethnicities and races in Skyrim and other Elder Scrolls. So perhaps it is Norse.
It's Norse.
It is Norse.
But we did see some stuff in Austin.
Well, we saw some stuff.
We ate some stuff.
We saw
Really
Mrs.
good
P's electric cock.
We did visit Mrs. P's electric cock.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and Austin was bad with directions most of the time.
No,
No,
I was
not quite.
no.
I'm going to actually defend that.
Thank you.
No, I said, which direction do we turn? Is it left? And you're like, no, it's right.
No,
I
no,
was
no.
like, really?
I said I
Oh,
think
no,
it's left, and then Jay's like, no, it says north this way. So
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Norse.
yeah, it says Nordic this way. So we went towards the
Yeah,
north.
that was your fault, Jay.
So-
Sorry for accusing
Yeah,
you.
no,
Yeah.
it's Siri's fault, bro. Okay? My compass said north. It wasn't north.
There's the compass, not Siri.
Okay. No, Siri is what I can refer to the entire operating system as. So,
That's iOS.
yeah, no, I know. I'm aware of that. But I don't...
iOS, aka Siri,
Siri.
right? That's. I don't have an iPhone. I don't know. How
No,
it
it's not a
works.
thing.
I don't-
Siri's just the thing that you talk to. It's just a thing. Like I talk to it all the time.
Yeah. She's a good friend.
She's much nicer than most people.
I haven't seen her. Have
I
you
said
seen her
Jay.
yet? Have you seen her yet? Like the movie? About
No.
the dude that falls in love with his...
Is that the one with Joaquin Phoenix?
Yes.
No, I haven't
Which
seen
is
it.
the best Johnny Cash ever. Aside from Johnny
Besides Johnny Cash.
Besides Johnny Cash. He
There
did a
have
good
been
job.
so many.
2.
Yeah.
That's not really
That's
all
what I was
that
going for. But yeah, we we hung out in Austin for a long time. We could. Parking was a bitch.
24 hours is not a long time.
Fuck yeah.
No, I mean like we.
Oh, in the city?
Yeah, we
Got it. Okay.
we got there pretty early and we stayed
It
there.
felt like we were there forever because of all of the traffic. It was ridiculous with South by Southwest.
Yeah, and too many.
We can only hope to assume that it's not always like that.
Hopefully.
It was just hipster after hipster after hipster.
Yeah.
No, not see. They were just weird.
They were weird.
They weren't.
Remember the Canadian guy?
They were queerds.
Yeah, we met a friendly Canadian.
He was
Yeah.
very, very friendly.
He stopped us. He was like, "Hey, you guys go here," and I was like, "What?"
These guys?
He's like, "Yeah." He's like, and he was looking for the dorms at UT.
It wasn't even close to him.
No, he wasn't. He was 10 blocks away. He was at the Capitol, like right next to the Capitol, and he didn't know what the Capitol was. He was like,
This a government building or what, eh?
"This is a government building, eh?"
Like,
And we're like- he's like-
yeah, no, that's the capital of the state.
He's like, "I'm looking for the dorms, eh?" Yeah, he was interesting. He was definitely very Canadian.
Yeah.
He didn't say A though.
He wasn't not.
I wanted him to.
You know.
Yeah, but he was pretty nice, eh? I wish we could have helped him more, eh?
Eh?
But yeah, he was the
He's a good
probably
guy.
He was interesting.
He was probably the nicest person we talked to.
Yeah,
I
no,
would-
the taco guy.
Taco guy was super cool.
Which
Taco guy. They ran out of steak,
The guy that.
Oh, yeah.
and he was super nice. So I tipped him again because he was so nice about it, and he was afraid that I was going to be mad.
Double tip.
Speaking of double tip, there is a medical condition of being born with 2 operational penises.
I know. I saw that. Right?
Yeah, that guy on Reddit posted the pictures.
Yeah.
He's actually
Yeah.
gay, though. You know that. So he doesn't.
No,
can't,
he's all of them.
can't use it to his
He's all of the above.
full potential. Yeah, I know.
No, he had like a 3-way
What?
with
No.
2 chicks,
No.
one at the same time. Yeah,
No.
he answered it in the AMA.
No, he said he was gay.
He's bisexual.
I don't believe you.
No, and he gets around.
Okay, double penis guy, if you're listening, write into us
If and when you do listen, because you will.
and let us know what your true sexuality is, because we're really curious.
No, but people could just listen to Smodcast with Kevin Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was Tell 'em Steve Dave.
Oh,
Where you
really?
get the name from?
That's not. You gave me that name.
It was the
I
Tell
didn't get
'em.
my name anywhere.
It's where I got it.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, well, actually, it was just an evolution of me calling you Steve.
Mm-hmm.
I called him Steve because he was new,
Because that makes sense.
and I
Yeah.
wanted
He
him.
refuses to reference people by their actual name.
I call you Jay.
No, I mean, as you told me, you don't like to call people by their name when they first start working at Pizza Hut.
No, it's what I did to freshmen in high school.
Yeah.
And he came in, and he was brand new,
I was 16.
16.
So you.
So I did the thing where I pretended that I didn't know his name and then started calling him Steve, and now he answers to it. He answers to it more frequently than he does his real name. But yeah, that's where I got the name from. It's from Mallrats, sir.
Cool.
Yeah,
More rest.
Awesome.
it is. But where they're sitting in line, and the one guy gets into a fight with Brian Johnson, who is Steve Dave, and then Walt Flanagan is like, "Tell him, Steve Dave."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got it from. Anyway, in that podcast, there's an episode where they talk about the 2-penis man.
Okay.
Now that I think about it,
this is
it might be
justifying.
Smodcast.
Let's see what this is.
But they go through the whole
Case
thing.
here.
They go through
Okay.
the whole AMA and they talk about all the stuff. The
You
man's
distinctly
bisexual.
remember the one. Say he was bisexual.
You don't forget anything about the 2-penis man.
That's true. Okay. Yeah. I'll give you that one.
But yeah, it was weird. They come off. They're like V-shaped, which was weird.
Of course, I've seen them.
Yeah,
They aren't V-shaped.
No.
They form a V.
Yeah.
yeah. The penis itself isn't V-shaped; it's penis-shaped.
Kind of.
But they join at a right angle.
At a right angle?
No, it's not. Wait, is it?
No.
I think it's a little.
No, that'd be weird.
It's.
They join at an acute angle.
Yeah. But not too acute. You know, it's where it's weird.
I think it's weird. Honestly, I'm sorry, 2-penis guy, but Jay's personal preference is 1-penis guy.
All right, you guys have admitted to not listening to my show very much,
Yes.
and for that, I'm angry.
And for
But-
that, we are on your podcast.
You should know. You should. Well, I didn't have any other
You know
choice.
what episode we are going to listen to?
Yeah.
This one.
No, but we have a segment called Sexy News.
Oh.
And even though it's
all
not
over
that
that.
new, we have a theme song and everything.
Mhm.
But you'll have to listen to the podcast to know what that theme song is. It's pretty dope.
Okay. You don't have a soundboard actually, like, to do it live. You have to edit it in there.
We're a low budget show right now.
We're working on it.
Okay, all right. Sexy news.
Sexy news.
Okay.
How's it going?
There was the...
We're doing this on like a budget of like $100 for the microphone.
So are you going to put the sexy news song after what I just
I'll put it
said?
somewhere.
Or are you going to put it later? Or what? Because that'd be really cool if you put it after me, because, you know, I think that'd be pretty neat.
But no, so I got to put it in somewhere after we told the story because then we talk about the sexy news. So I can't be like theme songs talking about the two penis man.
No,
then-
I meant after I just said sexy news and there was a pause.
Wait, was it two penis man or sexy news?
I guess so. It's not really
right.
new. It's from months ago. But I just really want to put that theme song in there again. It's really good.
Okay.
Did you make
Put it as many times as you want.
Kind of. I added stuff to the end of it. It's just stock music. I purchased for like $3.
Cool. Well, then it's yours.
But it sounds good.
But it's like your normal theme song.
Yes, I purchased that one. Because Brett,
Because Brett is shitty
who was
at
on the show,
making music.
was supposed to make me one. And he ended up making me one and sent it to me at like 3 in the morning. And to call it music would be just absolutely insulting to musicians everywhere because it was just noise. There was no real tempo. Like the thing was like 5 seconds long and had like 6 tempos. It didn't sound like anything.
Do you have it?
No, not anymore. I don't think so.
Play
No, I don't. I deleted it. Sorry, Brett, if you're listening.
It's very good. That
He listens to it.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
So, I feel like we should get off of Two Penis Man, off of Sexy News.
Literally off?
Literally off.
Okay.
Berman, in this instance, is Two Penis Man, and we're the two...
But he's gay, so we're still guys.
Participants.
We're
I'm
still
not gay.
guys.
Yeah, no. Anyway...
Either way, if it's you or two.
On the way
man.
home from Austin, we ran into a multitude of thrift stores, but we chose to go to one. What was it? Texas?
It was
thrift?
Texas Thrift Shop.
Yeah, Texas
a big
thrift
one.
shop. It was pretty large, and we all happened to get some apparel, shirts specifically, and Austin and I got glassware for our new apartment. But
Oh, we should talk about that.
yeah, well,
Our
give it a
apartment,
moment.
yeah.
Give it a moment. So Austin and I are wearing one of ours respectively new shirts, and I would go by McStud. I've got a McStud shirt, and Austin.
I have a Jamaica shirt on. It's, in honor of the Jamaican bobsled team. I just watched the movie the other day, so.
It looks like something. I think it was designed for like a 12-year-old child.
Well, it's a men's large, so
It's
It
very
looks like
large.
no. It looks like one of those shirts that's
it has really small graphics and it's really big.
well, it's a T-shirt.
That's kind of what it.
It's a T-shirt, but it's designed to look almost like some sort of jersey,
Mm-hmm.
like 12-year-olds.
Okay. What
That's what
shirt
I
are
was
you wearing?
I got the lyrics to "New Math" by Bo Burnham, which my brother got me for Christmas, and I did not know there was Bo Burnham merchandise.
There is Bo Burnham merchandise everywhere.
Look, this one you have to think about. It's all written in
Okay.
formulas and
Yep.
equations.
Mhm.
So,
Sexy news or apartment?
Sexy News is already over.
We didn't.
Where have you been?
It was
That
double,
wasn't.
double
That
phallus
wasn't.
man.
That can't be sexy news.
That was double.
That was it. That was,
What do you have for Sexy News?
I don't know. Berman is the guy who runs the show. He's supposed to have the stories.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
we don't have anything.
I got.
So, okay.
We just got back, all right? And I
You know
come
what?
in
No,
here.
no, no. You know what? Your piss poor planning does not constitute an emergency on my part. Okay.
No, I come in
All
here.
right. Now, I want it to be perfectly clear.
I have a message to Caleb, the usual host, co-host of the show. I get up here into the studio, which is actually a game room,
Oh yeah, so let's talk about the
in
studio.
his parents' house.
and it looks like a fucking train wreck.
Yeah, that's
Why would you do this to me? Because
I see a train that came through here, and he was pissed. It was an animate train, and he was just throwing shit around. You probably slept with this train wife, did something.
Yeah,
That's,
no, that would be trife.
Like you
Train
put her right in her caboose. You stuck it right in her caboose.
Stuck it right in the trife.
And she sent him photos.
she's a real trifling bitch, right?
Yeah.
Was that Full Metal Jacket or Jarhead?
What?
I've never seen Jarhead.
Whenever it's got to be Jarhead, I think. Whenever the wife of one of the dudes sends him a video, and it ends up her being fucking the neighbor.
That's not Full Metal Jacket.
That's Jarhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, Full Metal
It was
Jacket.
Jarhead style,
No.
man. You just fuck this train's wife in the caboose.
Yep.
In the caboose.
I don't know how that.
She sent him a
explains
video of it, and that's how he knows of it. And he came.
And then the husband train came in here and
choo
fucked
chooed
the room up.
He choo chooed all
He
over.
choo chooed the fuck out of this room, and hence
Basically, it's terrible.
Caleb, you're an asshole.
And don't you try to tell me that you didn't know I was going to be recording it here.
But
Because you should
it's-
always be prepared
This is
for an
the
emergency
studio.
recording. Because,
You say
For an emergency recording.
yeah, emergency podcast recording.
This is your emergency podcast recording.
what?
I don't know what.
It wasn't even good.
I should add that that annoying thing you get on your TV or your radio where it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
I should add that.
Emergency podcast.
Emergency
That's what-
podcast, two geeks,
I
two
was
furious.
that's what I was attempting to replicate.
Oh, okay. It was a really poor job.
I guess this would be three geeks, three furious. Because that makes sense.
That is, well, I wouldn't really consider myself a geek. I don't think
I'm absolutely
he's a geek.
for sure.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just,
No, I'm saying what? Why don't you?
I'm not into like
I'm pretty sure you could.
comic books or stuff like that.
How many hours have you logged into Skyrim?
Okay, I mean, that's fair.
Okay, we both bought Borderlands. Give me that. We both bought Borderlands 2 recently, which we haven't played since we got it. And why haven't we played it?
Because
What were you doing? What were you doing instead?
Not playing Borderlands with you.
No, what were you doing instead?
My homework.
What was your excuse? Tell the people. Tell the nice people.
That I had homework to do.
No.
What?
You're lying to these people. Do you know what it was, Jay?
Oh, I was, yes.
He was marathoning Doctor Who. All of it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it. Yeah.
And, what do you do in your free time? You ever do any fantasy sports?
Yeah, I'm a sports geek.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess.
freaking geeky as shit.
Yeah, okay. That works. I'm okay with that.
You said watching sports and knowing all these facts isn't enough. I have to have a piece of paper and shit with me at all times so I can write down all the shit. Like, this guy got freaking, injured in this game, blah, 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 blah. You keep track of all of that shit.
I do.
And you're saying you're not a geek.
In the sense of that you guys...
Did you answer how many hours you have in Skyrim?
I didn't. I don't know, actually. I had like 6 different profiles.
6 different? Is it more than 40? Is it more than 100?
Probably, yeah. More than 40.
Yeah, it's quite. It's an easy game to get into.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still. Geek.
Okay.
That's not an issue. Means you're intelligent, but also not socially awkward.
I'm not saying it's a weird thing. I never said that, bro.
Yeah, you're a bit of a geek.
Okay.
He kind of is, too. He definitely is.
Oh yeah.
You play games, you got a fancy computer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But, anyway. So, what were you guys looking for at the thrift store? Stuff for what?
For our new apartment.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
Jay here.
He's pointing at me.
I'm pointing at him. I was angrily...
No, it's a scolding point. It's
Yes.
not a,
I was
hey, this is
hey,
my...
that guy over there.
I like that guy. He's my pal. No, this is he
You
fucked my
motherfucker.
wife in the caboose.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Okay.
Yeah, I was shaking a finger
That's
at
a
him.
scold.
He was supposed to be going to Baylor, a nice, private...
Nice Christian university.
private
Oh boy.
university, but he took the fear of God too literally and said, no, I'm afraid of God, so I'm going to go away from there. I'm going to go to the hipster capital of the freaking world, Denton, Texas,
That's what I said.
with Steve Dave. But Steve Dave and I had already planned on getting an apartment this summer together, and guess what? Now I'm out in the cold.
Can you blame me, everyone? Is that something that's...
I have an internet
on?
podcast. What does he have? A mixed stud shirt?
He's got a cool haircut. That's what he got.
Oh yeah, I do. It's a Queerster.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so I got to spend the entire trip with watching them get things for the apartment that was supposed to be mine.
Oh yeah, he was moping. He was moping.
Dude, this guy's a
I don't
moper. Moper.
I don't mope.
You just say you don't mope.
I don't mope. As he's getting ready to cry because he's not rooming with me.
You know what? I'm working on finding someone else.
Yeah.
So
Working on finding someone else.
no, I've already found somebody. They're being.
This doesn't work while you're wearing them that well.
No, I'm sure it doesn't. Jay's trying to turn his jeans into jorts.
Because they were just seriously ripped, and I'm tired of it. And it's
Anyways.
getting warm.
Yeah, alright.
So yeah.
So
It's not fair.
Berman was moping about everything. Really.
Anyway, I'm going to. I might be doing it.
He even turned to self-deprecation. He wasn't even just mad at us. He was mad at himself.
I always do that. When am I not being self-deprecating?
Right now.
I get what? I don't.
You're not
Okay. Yeah. What?
self-deprecating yourself right
Most of my jokes are at my own expense, sir.
now. That's entirely false.
Most of them are at your expense.
Yeah.
Or someone else's offense.
Who you're with.
Offense.
Expense, sir.
I know.
Come on.
There we go.
Expense. But when you can't find somebody to make fun of, you make fun of yourself. Well,
Would you stop cutting your pants open?
They already got open is the thing.
Anyway, so
cool.
that
Show up later.
Okay, cool.
that was the thing that happened, and I wasn't happy about it.
No.
No, you were not. That was obvious.
What are you looking at? What are you looking at, Berman?
And
He's giving me the uptowns right now.
I didn't
What?
even find out. I didn't even find out. You didn't like pull me aside nicely, and,
Nope.
break it to me easy. I was like, "Hey, I found some other cool place," and she's like, "Oh yeah, well I'm going with Jay."
You didn't do that. That's not how it went down. That's not what happened. I said, hey, I said, hey, Berman, we can't do the thing because Jay is no longer going to Baylor. And, we kind of got a thing, bros.
Oh yeah, what was it? You said it was real gay. This has been our dream since we met each other.
Yeah, it's
Like,
said,
that was
our
the
dream
first.
to live together.
Like,
Oh, baby.
like I just imagined. I just imagined you being like, "Hi, I'm Austin." He's like, "Hi, I'm Jay."
Let's live together.
And then he's like, "We should move in together right now." Anyway, did you hear about the Xbox One's having problems?
No.
Nope.
It's being outsold by the Wii U.
Oh,
I have that thing right there.
The Wii U?
Yeah,
I just saw it.
it's pretty much a failure. It's outselling the Xbox One right now, and the shareholders are pissed off because they're losing serious. Like, Microsoft is taking huge losses because of this thing.
Are they
It's a piece of
selling?
shit.
Aren't they selling Xbox? They're selling Xbox a sect of Microsoft.
They want to.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's going to buy it.
I don't know.
I mean, it's
If they'd stop making shitty consoles, maybe
And such.
they'd get more. They'd have higher profits.
well, it's and like developers don't want to make games for the Xbox. They want to make them for the PlayStation because it's harder to make them on Xbox.
Better.
Yeah,
I mean, really.
you can't get the. It can't run at full 1080 and 60 frames per second.
Why?
I don't know.
What?
And it's $100 more expensive. Shut the fuck up, dogs. They do this a lot. If you listen to the show, you'd know that. But guess what? You don't.
What are they even barking
Usually nothing.
at? Oh, that's great.
Is there anything else going on in the nerd world?
I don't know.
I think
In the
Dark
nerd-
Souls 2 came out.
Early.
I'm
right?
not
I heard-
interested.
I saw it came out like 2 days early on Reddit.
Some people got it early.
Yeah.
That's been happening with every game.
On like Amazon, they ship it to you earlier.
Yeah. On accident. On accident, in quotes.
Yeah.
That Titanfall, I guess.
See, I honestly haven't been playing video games lately. So.
I know you haven't, because I've been wanting to play Borderlands.
Yep.
Anyway, have you seen that game Watch Dogs?
Yes, that game's awesome.
Did you see the gameplay that they released like at E3 last year? And it
Yeah.
looked fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, they released another trailer last week. Looks like shit.
Is it really?
Yeah, they lied, just like the Alien Colonial Marines. That's what's known as
Game looks
bullshit.
so good, dude.
It's still probably gonna be a good game, but the graphics are nowhere near like what they showed. What they've been showing for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what's known as bullshot.
Okay.
It's a bullshit screenshot.
Got it.
Yeah. But people are mad. It was blowing up Reddit
Oh boy,
and all those sites.
I bet.
Yeah, people aren't too happy about that. Which they shouldn't be happy about it.
No.
It's awful.
It's an outrage.
You shouldn't lie about what your game is. You shouldn't be like, look how great this game looks, and then get a bunch of pre-orders and people pay for it ahead of time. And then,
You know what game does look good, though?
What?
The kind of steampunk one that's...
The Order 1886?
Yes.
Yeah.
That one was really good.
That looks so cool. That's a PS4 exclusive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm
Good.
excited for that game.
Looks clutch. No, see, it's not proper use of the word clutch.
Yeah, he was just kind of mocking you.
Yeah, it was, actually.
Okay, so my brother says
Yeah,
clutch all the
here we
time
go.
to me. He says that to me. I don't know what it means. So I asked Jay, because he's the same age as my brother.
It's
I was like,
me. My name is Austin.
God damn it. He's Jay.
I am Jay. Hello. Hi.
Steve.
Austin. I like Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yes. Perfect.
Anyway, I asked Austin.
SOB.
I asked Austin because he's the same age as my brother. And I'm like, why'd you say this to me? What's it mean? And then I've been trying to use it, and I can't seem to get it right.
You did one time.
That one time, yeah.
The gas station.
Yes.
The gas station was clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a cool gas station.
It
They had
was.
chicken sandwiches.
They had this energy drink that was called Old Glory,
Yes.
and it was an American flag, and it was 99
Oh, and it
cents.
had the eagle and everything.
It had an advertisement for the National Guard on top.
Yeah, that's why it was so cheap, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Really should have bought one. I'm really regretting that decision, not buying that.
Probably tastes like freedom. I've never
How do
seen
you put a war on fossil fuels into a taste?
I haven't seen those anywhere before. We have to go back.
It'd be awesome, like on the nutritional value, you had a separate freedom, 100%.
It was in, where was it? Troy.
Freedom, 100%.
Yeah, it was in Troy, Texas.
It was in Troy, Texas, next to the giant cow. So everybody
Go find that.
everybody go there and buy all of them.
What were those hypotheticals you were asking? You were asking us the other day.
Oh, what was the one? There was one I was going to save for the podcast. I don't remember what it was.
Oh, you didn't tell us about it?
No,
I don't
he
remember
told
what it
us he had it, but he wasn't going to.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
We did the if banging your clone is gay or
Yeah.
if it's
Which it
jacking
is totally gay, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you travel back in time and you bang yourself.
Yeah, here, you just give the audience the lowdown. on it.
Okay, so we came to the conclusion that if you
No, we did not come to any conclusion.
The men with cigars.
Just,
no, we didn't. Jay and I did.
Okay, just tell them that. Just present the situation, and then we will discuss who's right.
All right, so the original hypothetical was if you were cloned and it was a perfect clone, the only two possible things that you could do with yourself would be fight and have sex. And I said, if you had sex with your clone, would it be gay or would it be like jacking it? And apparently it's gay.
It's totally gay.
It's super
It's
gay.
a different organism, and you're engaging in homosexual acts with it.
Exactly.
Yes, and I agreed to that because instead of
I
being
agree to that one.
and instead of being a dick, like you were when we first had this conversation months ago,
I was not being. You were being a dick.
Jay was very respectful, and we had
I was respectful.
we had an insightful
I thought his
discussion.
initial opinion was that it was masturbation.
No, that's the back in time one.
That's the back in time. Okay, and there's this one.
Okay.
If you
so
if you go back in time and have sex with your younger self, that ain't gay.
Because
That's jacking it. Because that's straight up you. That's not a
But it's-
separate person
it-
by
it-
any
but
possible
it
think of
way.
it this
It
way:
is-
if your dick was long enough to stick it in your ass right now, and you did, would that be masturbation or would it be gay?
no, that'd be masturbation because you, as one entity, are doing it to yourself. You and another. Okay, say you go back in time, and you find yourself back in time. Okay, there's not one person standing there. If you're standing with your clone, there's not one, or your former self. There's not one person standing there. There's two people. Right?
Yeah.
Although they're the same
Absolutely.
person, there are
Yeah.
two separate beings, just as me and Zach are two separate beings. If you engaged in sexual intercourse with that other being, it would still be homosexual regardless if it's you or not.
I think it's gay masturbation.
Gaysturbation.
Yeah.
Master gay?
I am the master.
I had a lot of other hypotheticals, and they most of them involve time travel.
Mm-hmm.
Time travel.
Oh, the Hitler one.
I stole that from Tell 'em Steve Dave. So, would you be able to kill your clone?
Yeah,
So you could be like, you're like, there's only room for one of me.
but that's not suicide. That's murder.
No, if you went back in time and killed yourself.
It would still be killing another person, unless it actually killed you. If it killed you, then it would be suicide. If you killed your former self, but if it wouldn't affect your future, like if there were different timelines,
I don't
then
think
it would
you
still
could
be
get.
murder.
I don't think you could get like locked up for it though. It's technically murder, but legally no,
Did you know suicide?
because you're killing.
Well, if you went back
Suicide
On
is
paper-
against the law.
if you went back, yeah, it
I'm
is.
serious,
It
it
is
is.
actually.
You
So
go to
yeah,
jail for
either
killing
way they looked at it, you would go to jail.
On paper,
Or a mental hospital.
no, on paper it wouldn't be either one
Explain.
because murder is killing another person, but according to the records, you just killed yourself.
That's the definition of suicide.
But you didn't kill yourself because you're still there. So either way, it's murder and it's suicide
So
at the
if
same
you
time.
really wanted to kill somebody,
Yeah, kill
just
yourself.
go back in time and kill yourself.
No, I'm not talking about that. There's no. Doesn't
I
matter.
thought that was what we were.
Well, because then you'd be dead.
Well, killing your
You
clone
kill-
and then killing your clone would then be murder.
Yeah, but I'm saying you couldn't get in trouble for it
Why?
because there's no proof.
That you what?
Because it'd be like it says here that Austin McConnelly killed Austin McConnelly, and you're like, I'm right here. You're like, well, I guess he didn't, because you're right
They
there.
have a body. To try you for murder, they have to have the dead person.
Yeah, but you're still there. You're still there.
Yeah, but it's okay. They would unearth the cloning shit that went on, and then they would see that he cloned himself and then killed him. That's still murder.
No, you're not talking about the clone. You're talking about your past you.
No,
Yeah.
that's not what he's talking
We're
about.
talking about the clone?
We're talking about the clone. Where have you
Oh.
been?
Not here. I don't know.
Okay, are you talking about a world where clones are documented and considered to be valuable parts?
I
of
mean,
society?
I would think.
Like,
I think that's what we would have to assume, because if you killed your clone, it would still be murder. But yes, you would get away with it, regardless if you get away with it or not. It's still murder.
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm just saying it's not like you get in trouble for it. You still have that on your mind, though. You'd be like, I killed
And
someone.
what's this is the stupidest hypothetical ever. Then that's retarded.
They're all stupid. It's hypothetical.
Thank you.
Jeez, would you go back in time and kill baby Hitler?
I thought we decided not to talk about it.
Yeah, I thought that was a.
Well, I just want to talk about like the fact that would it be difficult for you because it's a baby, or would you be able to do it because you know what that baby becomes?
I would. What I would do.
Why not take it out of its environment?
Is I would take it out of its environment and raise it in a nurturing home and test the nature versus nurture theory.
If it grows to kill 8 million people, then so be it. History hasn't changed.
It'd be more than that. We have all that technology and shit now.
Then I could. But see, then if say Hitler
He'd
did,
use clones.
say Hitler did, whatever, kill, say, was modern Hitler and then killed a bunch of people, then you just go back before you went back last time and killed baby Hitler.
Yep. And then the person that would come back and before you have your mindset of taking it away and nature versus nurture.
You wouldn't be crossing your own timeline.
You find a dead baby in the crib and be like, well, okay.
Yeah, that's obviously
Yeah.
Here's something that's bullshit.
okay. Bullshot?
No.
Okay, just normal bullshit.
No, there's no screenshots involved.
Okay.
Big Bang Theory, sitcom, they just got renewed for 3 new seasons.
You're not that good.
Not anymore.
They're bad. But it's like most shows I like, it's just like you're waiting and waiting and waiting for them to get 1 new season. And then there's like, Big Bang Theory, here's 3.
Yeah, right.
That's bullshit.
so profitable.
Like Psych is ended.
It's so bad too. Like, the episodes are pretty good, but they keep doing bullshit stuff. They're like, oh, it's the last, so we gotta have all these people doing all this stuff. It's getting too real.
What's cool about a show ending?
No, I can't stand it.
I'm sorry.
Like, because it never feels natural. Except for Breaking Bad, that had a good finale.
So you don't tell me about that. I'm
What's
like
Roxy
season 3 right now.
Season 3?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying it has a good finale.
Cool.
And that 70s show has a good finale.
That was good.
Because that is the way.
Ended.
That's the way I want to do it. It ended the way it started. and you're just sort of like, you can imagine in your head what happens to the characters.
Yeah.
Not them every episode through the season, somebody goes and does something, and it's like, oh, I know exactly what they're doing, and it makes me mad because it's like there's nothing else you can do. But the guy who runs, the president of USA Network, said that it's not the end of Sean and Gus.
They're doing movies, right?
And the guy who created Psych, Steve Franks, said it's not the end.
Steve Franks is awesome.
So, hoping it, I better be seeing a movie.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be pretty clutch.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
Actually, that's a perfect example of context.
So it has to be something that's like really cool and good, but
No. Has to
in
be.
a certain context, like it has to be something that's like...
The fans of Psych are worried about it ending, and so...
And then a movie would be a clutch way of extending the show because it's nearing its end. And then
and you
boom,
think that it's over, and then, hey, look more.
clutch.
So it's like a close call that ends in like
Exactly.
a freaking fantastic...
Exactly.
Ta-da! You got it. Bada bing, bada boom.
See, I tried to use sports, but you didn't understand that.
No, I got it. I just like, I don't understand...
Obviously you did.
I don't understand...
Hip.
I don't understand how my brother finds so many ways to use it correctly. I found one today. And he does it like all
And
the
that
time.
was clutch. That was
I
clutch
only-
of you to use the word clutch correctly.
I don't understand. Like, how do I keep up with these?
You
Don't.
don't.
You
Like,
just don't.
Yeah.
It was easy in high school,
Was it?
but now I don't. I'm not around it as much. My brother just comes in and starts saying shit.
Starts fucking this room up.
Yeah, and I say ace, and everybody's like, "What?" And it's like nobody ever
says
said
ace,
that.
actually.
Nobody
Yeah.
ever said it. I said it. I said it a lot.
That's a stupid thing to say.
No, I think it's pretty ace. We found that hat at the thrift store that said ace on it. It was too big for
And
me.
you didn't buy
It
it.
was too big for me.
That's what we should have talked about, was the rainbow unicorn.
Oh yeah, I was gonna buy that ironically.
That wouldn't be ironic at all, actually.
Well, it was a trucker hat with
Anyway,
with a unicorn and a rainbow on it.
it wasn't a rainbow. It was a rainbow pattern.
Yeah, it's the juxtaposition of like, I'm a trucker and unicorns.
How many truckers do you know that actually wear trucker hats?
Yeah.
How many truckers do you know?
None.
It's a dying breed.
I know big, scary rednecks, and they wear them.
But they're not truckers. See, truckers are normal people.
Well, they're rednecks usually.
They're normal rednecks, though.
Yeah, and normal rednecks wear trucker hats. Therefore, truckers can sometimes wear trucker hats.
But see,
It's not like a standard
it's
uniform
not like
thing,
synonymous.
but they can do
They
it.
shouldn't be synonymous with each other. You call it a trucker hat because
Well,
like a fourth of truckers wear trucker hats.
well, no shit. Trucker and trucker hat aren't
It's
synonymous.
like a baseball.
One's
It's like a baseball cap. Every baseball player wears a baseball cap.
yeah.
That's why I call it a baseball cap. So that makes sense.
Well, they don't wear it all the time. I'm sure that every trucker has at some point worn a trucker hat, or
But
nearly.
were they
all of them.
a trucker when? Were they a trucker when they wore the hat?
Maybe that's what made them want to be a trucker.
Wore the trucker hats?
Maybe they put it on there like this feels right.
This is the right thing to do.
Yeah,
Best musical duo of all time.
you're gonna say Hall and Oates.
You don't know that. You go.
You always go ape shit for Hall and Oates.
You go. Your turn.
Greatest
I just
musical
highly doubt
duo?
anybody's ever been inspired by that god awful, piece of attire and said, "I want to do this as a profession. If that is what these people wear, trucker hats."
We ended that.
That
No,
was-
I know, but I'm coming out and saying that. And by the way, you have plenty of underwear strewn all over your bathroom floor.
They're not mine.
I promise.
That's not my bathroom.
You should probably tell your boyfriend to pick his shit up.
I don't think they went out of
Really?
town. I think they
Absolutely.
lied to me. Because I walk into the freaking house, and look at this. It looks like somebody who just went away for like an hour. They're like, we'll clean it up later. Not somebody who just left for a freaking week.
Best musical duo.
Best musical duo? I don't know.
You can't.
Tenacious D.
Oh, that's
Kyle Gass and Jack Black.
Yeah, that's hard to argue.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
What are you going to say, Hall & Oates?
I
It's not even share?
was gonna say Hall & Oates. I was. I still am actually. So live with that.
Simon and Garfunkel?
That's what I was just thinking, but I'm up there with the D, actually.
I didn't even think of that one. They do have a drummer, though, so...
Well, not always.
But all I know is to have a band, so yeah.
A lot of times it's just them in there.
Yeah, the drummer's Dave Grohl. He's cool.
Okay.
But he's Mr. Foo Fighters.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I can live with that one.
What's your favorite movie in the whole world? Don't pick something shitty.
Fight Club.
Okay, well...
Fight Club? Yeah, that works.
Just specific genre or favorite movie, because I have a lot of...
Favorite movie? It shouldn't be this hard.
It is hard, okay? I'm going to say Boondock Saints.
Boondock Saints?
I'm not saying,
That's a good one.
I'm not saying it's the best quality movie, or the best... I mean, it's my
It's
favorite
not. It looks
movie.
like shit. It was shot like shit, but it's a good movie.
It's my favorite movie. It's
I
not
like
the
that
best movie or the...
My favorite movie? Probably Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
That's a good one.
I love that movie.
See, if I were to pick a movie that wasn't Boondock Saints, it'd probably be like Bull Durham or something like that. Like a Kevin Costner movie.
God, he loves Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner is a shit, so...
Ugh. You like Waterworld?
No, I've never seen it.
You should.
I don't want to
You can't
watch
call
it.
yourself...
I'm not going to ruin my opinion of Kevin Costner.
You can't call yourself a Kevin Costner fan without...
Nope. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I can do whatever the
He
fuck
can
I want.
call himself whatever he wants.
Change my name to Kevin Costner fan.
His favorite 80s movie?
Whoa, Rambo.
Which one?
First one.
Is that 80s?
Yeah. Has to be.
Oh. It's called First Blood.
Yeah, I know.
Why did you say First Blood?
Because.
No, listen. You got First Blood.
And then you got two.
Rambo, First Blood Part 2. Then you have
Yes.
Rambo 3.
And then Rambo.
Then you have Rambo.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Are you asking him why they're named that way?
That's a dumb name. And then other series have done it too.
See, I think Rambo First Blood Part 2 should just be called Rambo Second Blood.
You have
Excuse me.
you have Rocky 2, Rocky 3, Rocky 4, Rocky 5, all the way to Rocky like a million. And then suddenly Rocky Balboa.
And then Rocky Horror Picture Show, right?
Yeah.
Yes. That's actually Sylvester Stallone.
And then you got Final Destination, Final Destination 2, Final Destination 3, The Final Destination.
Because it's the final destination
It's
of the movies.
the Final Destination.
Of all the movies, it's over. Done.
Yeah, it's stupid. And then
That makes sense.
let's talk about the worst offender. You have The Fast and The Furious. Then you have
The Fast and the
Too
Furious.
Fast,
Yeah.
Too Furious, which is a brilliant name.
Is it? Does he like that one?
Then you have The Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. Okay, so they didn't even go with the 3 or anything.
I thought the 3 come before.
And then you have Fast and Furious. They just dropped out the. And then you have Fast 5.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think they should have done with for the fourth one instead of Fast and Furious? They should have done The Fast and the Furious.
Oh, yeah.
That's
that
good.
would have caught.
That's good.
Isn't that bullshit, though? What a dumb... Who
It is a
names
dumb
these
idea.
things?
You're right, it is a dumb
Just
idea.
call it 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Hey guys, Zach Berman here, the guy in the podcast you were just listening to right now. This is the point in the show where the audio quality, it dropped significantly. And also there really wasn't much else. We were on the road for like almost 6 hours earlier in the day. So we just started talking about what we wanted to get for food. And it kept recording, and then we realized that we got off track from the actual show itself, and into like legitimate conversation about dinner. So I just ended it. So I didn't actually record a legitimate ending. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that now, like a day later. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Two Geeks, Too Furious. We'll see you next week. Caleb will be back. We're going to be doing the Pokemon thing again. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Later.